So the mainstream media comes out, says Tesla has cancelled its $25,000 US car. EV websites, YouTubers, they all print this as fact, even though Elon Musk came out and tweeted that this story was a lie and was false. They completely ignored Musk and just kept rolling with it. You know why? Because it made you click. It made you, react emotionally to it. Now, I've been standing by the fact all this time that Tesla did not cancel the $25,000 car. If anyone else has done this, please let me know who they are, because I don't know who they are. No one else, as far as I know, has been willing to actually have some backbone. And if Tesla say it's not cancelled, it wasn't cancelled. Why are we trusting Reuters instead of Tesla? This is insane. I don't understand it. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching Electric Viking, and the new $25,000 car is, well, it wasn't cancelled. It never was. It's not back on. I mean, look at these headlines, guys. Tesla to fast track cheaper electric vehicles. The new Tesla small car is back on. It was never back off. It was never off at all. I mean, I can't understand it. You know what it is? We've seen these articles from so-called EV websites where they have come up with these, our sources, our insiders tell us that Tesla's cancelled it, blah, blah, blah. They give all this rationale. It's made up, these so-called sources. This is what everyone does. This is what TMZ does. TMZ, Women's Day magazines, these gossip magazines, they say, our sources have told us that Jay-Z has killed Beyonce. Our sources told us that. So, don't blame us if it's not right. But we're going to stick with the headlines anyway. All right, guys, it is back on. It never was off, so it's still on. Anyway, a smaller, more affordable Tesla electric car is going to be in showrooms possibly as soon as later this year or early next year, said Tesla and Elon Musk. Tesla's stock price has bounced back up. It's up, nearly 20% after hearing this news. That's even despite the fact that Tesla, its earnings were considered a huge miss. They were considered a big disappointment. But the market is overlooking that. Investors are overlooking that. They believe more important for Tesla's future is autonomy and cheap, affordable electric cars. Tesla has been betting on a next generation vehicle platform that will utilize megacasting, the unboxed production method, lithium iron phosphate batteries from CATL, gigacasting as well, in order to reduce the prices. The US car giant announced today it will accelerate the launch of new models, which will include more affordable vehicles. To do so, it will use aspects of its next generation platform, as well as aspects of our current platforms, they said. This allows the cars to be produced on the same production lines as today's Model 3 and Model Y. Now, this is news to everyone. No one knew this was happening. Even the so-called insiders didn't know anything about this. Same production lines as the Model 3 and the Model Y, saving costs. Now, I have no idea how they're going to pull that off, but hell, I'm all for it. A new model, cheaper models, cheaper EVs. Hey, guys, Tesla's EVs have never been cheaper than they are today. They're unbelievably affordable. But if they're going to be even cheaper than that, that's great news. It's going to make more people want to buy an EV. I think it will anyway. Elon Musk told investors and the media today, we expect the launch to be more like early 2025, if not late this year. So it is coming pretty soon. And I believe I'm the only one who's been saying this as well, that Tesla will be revealing an EV pretty soon. They've been working on this for years. I've mentioned this a few times. They have been working on an electric car in China, an affordable electric car, for about 4 years. So I think Tesla had the design worked out for a number of years. This follows a report from a so-called reputable news agency, Reuters, earlier this month, claiming Tesla had scrapped plans for a cheap electric vehicle on its next-gen platform, with a steering wheel and pedals to focus on autonomous robo-taxis. Now, obviously, Elon Musk responded immediately to that report, saying it was false. But everyone just went with the original report. Even though they knew Elon Musk had responded, they just completely ignored what he said because, I don't know, this story was less interesting. If it wasn't a story if they actually went with what Elon Musk said. Tesla today said its purpose-built robotaxi product will continue to pursue a revolutionary unboxed manufacturing strategy, referring to its new production method planned for cars on its next-gen platform. They believe this can slash their costs of manufacturing and just their costs from getting that car built and out of the door by 50%. They think they can manufacture the car in less than half the time of what they do today. Now, today, Tesla already manufacture cars quicker than pretty much anyone else, but they're saying that's nowhere near fast enough. They need to be much quicker. The Robotaxi, which is a futuristic autonomous vehicle, possibly, maybe, which won't have a steering wheel or pedals, and it's designed for ride sharing, will be unveiled on the 8th of August, alongside, I believe, Tesla's affordable EV. Now, the Robotaxi could be called Cybercab, possibly Cybercab. That could be a good idea. Utilize the Cybertruck's marketing appeal. Tesla executives, including Elon Musk, have not elaborated on the fast track models, but one of those obviously does include the Tesla Model Y Juniper. The Model Y Juniper is going to be a big upgrade from the existing Tesla Model Y. It's one of the reasons why Tesla has discounted the price of the existing Model Y by so much, because so many people are waiting for the new Juniper version, which is going to look much better than the existing Model Y, have much better technology, better suspension, nicer interior. That's going to be one of the vehicles coming this year that Tesla say that they are fast tracking. Now, it appears that Reuters are saying this. Tesla will still sell a small entry-level vehicle with a steering wheel and pedals, but it will be based on existing underpinnings rather than the new platform. So that's probably what will happen at the start, right? Tesla will be basically manufacturing using the existing platform that Tesla have. And then when it has the Gigafactory in Mexico up and running, then that platform will change to the new Megacast platform. That's, I assume, what Tesla's plan would be. This update may result in achieving less cost reduction than previously expected, said Tesla, but enables us to prudently grow our vehicle volumes in a more cost-efficient manner during uncertain times. Now, Tesla said the new cars will help us fully utilize our current expected maximum factory production capacity of close to 3 million vehicles before investing in new manufacturing lines. So it's a very different approach than what I think anyone was expecting from Tesla. I think people are hearing this and thinking, this is a good strategy. This more radical plan to base the long-rumored affordable Tesla on the next-gen platform would have seen it built on a new production line in Texas, followed by a new factory in Mexico. Yes, no. People are saying the Gigafactory in Mexico has been cancelled. It has not. Is Tesla cancelling the Gigafactory in India? Possibly. That was never even a thing. They may or may not, but the Gigafactory in Mexico, it is 100% going ahead. When it will go ahead, who knows? But Tesla owns that land. They definitely plan to build it. They definitely plan to build affordable EVs in Mexico because it's so much cheaper to do it than it is in America. Rather than assembling the body of the vehicle first and fitting the interior and battery later down the line under this new unboxed method, sections of the vehicle, front, rear, sides, interior, will be built as complete assemblies first before bringing them together at the end of the line to finish the car. Vehicles have never been produced this way. They've always been built using the Model T Ford line, the production line. Yes, we've changed the production line. It's different now than what it was then, but this is a very different way of building a vehicle. If the more affordable models are built on existing production lines, though, it may allow Tesla to get their cheap vehicles worldwide faster than they would have originally been expected to. New Tesla models planned for right-hand drive, they usually arrive late to right-hand drive markets, whether that's Australia, the UK, other places like Thailand, South Africa. Right-hand drive production is generally a fair way behind because we're a bit of a niche market. But building them this way may mean the factory in China will build right-hand drive production vehicles on the same production line that are more affordable, and then they could come to places like Australia much quicker than what they usually would. Tesla engineering chief Lars Moravy told investors and media, learnings from the work conducted on the next-gen platform to date will be used for the less radical affordable cars. That unboxed manufacturing method is great and revolutionary, but with it comes some risk because it uses new production lines, he said. But all the subsystems we developed, whether it was powertrains, new drive units, battery improvements in manufacturing and automation, thermal systems, seating, the integration of interior components, and reduction of LV controllers, all of that is transferable, he said. That's what we're trying to do and get it in our products as fast as possible. That engineering work we're not throwing away and putting in a coffin. We're going to utilize it to the best advantage of the cars we make and the future cars we make. So that's kind of exciting, right? Tesla future cars are going to be here a bit quicker than what they have in the past. Production improvements and improvements to new cars will come faster, as say Tesla. A price point of US $25,000 was previously mentioned. Now that compares to the existing cheapest price for the Model 3 of $39,000 and $43,000 for the Tesla Model Y. Will Tesla hit that price? I don't know. But I believe they're aiming to be just under the $30,000 mark for their cheapest vehicle. Tesla share price went up by, I think, 11 to 15% from memory. When I just checked a few hours ago, it was up. That's in aftermarket trading. Investors, they like this plan. They think this is a good strategy. Details of the accelerated launch of more affordable models will come amid a wave of new cut price rivals from Chinese car manufacturers such as BYD. I mean, BYD, Chinese EV manufacturers, they're not going to sit around and watch Tesla do this. You know, they're going to react to this, respond to this. Chinese government, they have said yesterday that there's a huge oversupply of vehicles in China, EVs, internal combustion, oversupply of everything. And they believe that there will be further big price cuts in China this year. EV sales have hit 50% in China as well. So everything's happening fast. Disruption is happening fast. And Tesla, I think, feels like it's being disrupted a little bit right now. Usually it's the one doing the disrupting. And it's got to get back into that mode, back into full disruption mode. Thanks for watching.